Nouvel épisode de ma carrière dans WWE 2K19. On s'attaque au chapitre 11, Captor et Verse. Alors dans l'épisode précédent, on a pu voir qu'on a une rivalité assez intéressante avec Bray Wyatt. Au vu de l'image de ce chapitre 11, on peut se dire qu'on n'en a pas terminé. Allez, on va commencer tout de suite par lire nos messages. Sacha Banks, on m'a dit que tu te sentais pas très bien depuis l'histoire avec Bray. Dis-moi s'il y a quelque chose que je peux faire. Belay, je suis super inquiet pour toi. Donne de tes nouvelles dès que possible, s'il te plaît. Je savais qu'un truc comme ça finirait par arriver. Cool Queen, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Tu vas bien? Tu sais que je rappliquerai direct en temps normal, mais j'ai un match ce soir. Je t'appelle plus tard, ouais, surtout s'il est au Japon. Baron Blade, c'est dégueulasse ce que Brett a fait. J'espère que ça va. Je sais que tu veux pas de mon aide, mais je suis là si tu changes d'avis, sérieusement. Ouais, il insiste. Jason Jordan, je me suis dit que cette photo te ferait plaisir. Ouais, sauf qu'il n'y a pas de pièce jointe. Et je crois qu'il y a un podcast également.
We have a huge show for you today recapping everything that happened at WWE's TLC event, but the first thing we have to discuss is that, encounter, for lack of a better term, between Buzz and Bray Wyatt.
I certainly wouldn't call it a match, that's for sure.
I've watched it a few times now, Hood, and I'm still not sure what really happened.
It was bizarre to say the least. I mean, if I had a nickel for every time my opponent knocked me out with gas in the locker room before the match, then brought me to his creepy compound where I had to fight off all sorts of crazy things, only for it to end with a fire, then I'd be flat broke, because that just doesn't happen.
I mean, we're at a point where I'm questioning if the authorities should be called. Buzz was kidnapped, essentially.
You might have a point there, Pete. What happened has no place in wrestling.
Well, we're talking about a guy who has everything going for him, and now after what Bray Wyatt did, he might never be the same. It's disgusting.
Yeah, from what I hear, he's in a bad way, and it may be out for a while.
Uh-huh. Well, what do you think's going to happen with the title?
This is bigger than titles, man. We're talking about a man's career and well-being. You said it yourself. Buzz might never be the same after this. Bruises and bones will heal, but your mental psyche will not. It's times like this, I'm glad I'm retired, because I would want nothing to do with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, hard to jump into the rest of the TLC card after that, so let's take a break, and then we'll try to get into it.
Yeah, I do.
Ensuite, Kurt Angle.
How are you feeling today?
Not great. I'm sore, I have a nasty headache. I only remember bits and pieces of what happened.
Probably a side effect of whatever Bray Wyatt used to knock you unconscious.
Could also explain some of the things I saw out there.
A full recovery is what's most important right now. But unfortunately, we don't know yet how long that might take. So I have some bad news. Triple H is making me strip you of the Intercontinental Championship due to the injuries you've suffered.
I'll make it back in time to defend the title. I know I can.
I believe you can too. But Triple H doesn't want to wait around and see. He said his decision was final. I'm sorry. I'll try my best to give you a chance to regain the Intercontinental title when you return. Now try to get some rest, okay?
Ça c'est la merde. Alors après notre établissement.
We last saw Buzz after his kidnapping and battle with Bray Wyatt at Wyatt's compound.
I know you don't like to ease into things, so you'll be in action tonight in a tag match versus The Bar.
Yeah, I got your text about
Match
it
par
earlier.
équipe.
Who's my partner?
I thought I'd leave that up to you.
Pas Bray Wyatt, hein. Alors quel choix on va avoir? Goldust, Finn Balor, Jason Jordan ou le Miz. De toute façon, moi il n'y a pas photo. Dans mon ordre, ça serait Finn Balor, Goldust, Jason Jordan et mon dernier choix, le Miz.
Hey.
Alors, je sais que tu cherches un partenaire pour affronter The Bar, mais hélas, j'ai déjà un match ce soir. Putain, c'est pas de bol. Qu'est-ce qui te fait dire que je te voudrais dans mon équipe? Une intuition. Ouais, c'est bizarre. Tu as vu juste, ce serait un honneur. Alors peut-être une autre fois, mais laisse-moi te donner un conseil. Je sais que tu as été blessé et que c'est ton premier match depuis ton retour il y a quelques années. J'ai dû faire une pause à cause d'une blessure à l'épaule et j'ai appris qu'on ne peut pas faire les choses à moitié en revenant. Il faut tout donner, surtout contre deux types comme Sheamus et Cesaro, c'est clair. Goldust maintenant.
The scuttlebutt around town is that you're looking for a co-producer tonight. Well, have I got 2 words for you. Buzz Dust! Or we could be Gold Buzz. And as a partner, I aim to please, so it's your call.
Alors je crois que j'aurais besoin d'un vétéran dans ton genre pour espérer vaincre The Bar. C'est d'accord, je m'inquiète plus du combat lui-même que de notre nom d'équipe potentielle.
After tonight, they will never forget the name of Buzz Dust. Or Gold Buzz. Again, it's totally your call.
Ah, il n'y a plus Jason Jordan. Qu'est-ce qu'il me dit avec le mien?
Something's different about you, and I can't put my finger on it.
J'ai changé de shampoing récemment, c'est peut-être ça.
No, I just figured it out.
Ah l'enfoiré.
You no longer have a title around your waist. In fact, it wasn't that long ago that you had 2 titles, and now they're both gone. Things change pretty fast around here, don't they?
Certaines choses ne changent jamais, tu es toujours un crétin fini.
There's no way
J'aurais
in
pas
hell
dit mieux.
I'd be your tag partner tonight.
Et toi tu peux toujours rêver pour que je te le demande.
Now don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up.
We have a team led by one of our breakout talents.
Big time matchup.
It's one of the hottest superstars in WWE, Buzz.
Ah, on rentre pas en même temps.
Introducing first, from Paris, France, weighing in at 254
There's been a lot of coverage on Buzz's falling out with Baron Blade, but
préférais qu'on
less
j'avais la
is known
ceinture.
about Buzz's other mentor, his father. I do know, however, that Buzz has an old saved voicemail from him that he uses as motivation before his matches.
Saxton, you've been snooping through people's phones again.
No, Buzz told me about it, I swear.
Pure gold.
Ça fait un sacré paquet d'années qu'il est là, Goldust. Je me souviendrai toujours du street match qu'il avait eu à WrestleMania 12 contre Roddy Piper. Il s'était battu à l'extérieur, c'était assez violent.
Erratic, strange. What an entrance. It's
Ah, les mêmes gants.
mesmerizing. It's intoxicating.
The Bar.
The bar's on
Très grand
pay-per-view.
binôme. Hein.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Cesaro and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
La fusion.
Sheamus and Cesaro, one of the most dominant tag teams in recent WWE history. Once upon a time, bitter rivals. Now, a successful team.
Absolutely. You look at this situation as a case of where competition and rivalry builds respect, builds friendship, which in turn has built success for Sheamus and Cesaro.
Just open your eyes and enjoy one of the most physical tandems to ever do battle. No shortage of confidence, and why should there be? They don't just...
Premier combat par équipe dans ma carrière.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
And whichever team wins this match here tonight can absolutely make an argument for being one of WWE's top teams.
Ok. Réfléchir, je me demande quand même au début si on n'a pas eu un match par équipe. Parce que je me souviens que j'avais peut-être pas la main sur le second catcheur. Ouais. Ouais, je me souviens, j'avais pisté. Ouais.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Pour travailler extérieur. Attitude adjustment.
Clearly on a mission here. I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate. Yanked him right off the apron.
Oh no.
Back down inside the ring.
Bordel. Bordel à l'intérieur, bordel à l'extérieur.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hightails it through the crowd. You should go with him, Byron. Oh, vicious move right there.
Il aurait bien aimé faire le tag.
I don't want to know what that feels like.
Prends cher la Goldust. Ça fait qu'il rebondit contre le point.
He lands the atomic drop. Oh man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. His shoulders are down. Goldust gets the shoulder up. Too soon.
Ah, il vient me voir, Sheamus. Il en veut.
It's gotta be over now. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Goldust starting to look a little uneasy. He's going to have to cut off his opponent's offense quickly.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary considering he has a very capable partner he could tag in here.
You seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Up against the barrier now. I think that barrier might be the only thing holding him up. I think you're right. Cesaro not looking so great right now.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he has to do is get to his corner and make the tag.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
There may be no escaping this fireman's carry.
I don't know. Never say never, Cole.
You could almost see the wind leave his body after that.
On va retourner. Voilà, sagement.
Leg sweep. Nicely done. Cesaro definitely starting to crack here. This tag team match is dangerously close to getting out of control for him.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history.
Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. And since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive.
Oh, attention, Cesaro rentre.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Il voulait m'avoir. Là, c'est moi qui suis au carreau. Ouais. Alors, besoin d'un petit peu de temps pour me relever.
Goldust beginning to breathe a little heavy now. His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
He needs a breather in a bad way right now. If he could just make...
He fights his way free.
But how much energy did he...
Got it.
Oh,
There's a chance to win this.
Cesaro may have just ended this one, fellas.
Corey,
I think you're right.
Ah, joli.
Goldust gets out of the way quickly.
Leur demander la main.
His partner wants back in this match, guys.
Ah,
he looks rested and ready to go.
On peut travailler par équipe. Sheamus, de retour.
Perfectly executed.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary. Ooh. That was brutal.
Petit coup à Cesaro qui est ouvert.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason.
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
One of the greatest strikers in the game right now.
Je sais pas si on peut faire un truc ensemble. Ah non, ça va être un... Je pensais qu'il y aurait un finish à 2. Avec la souplesse à l'extérieur.
That'll put Sheamus in a bad mood.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys.
And when that happens,
you can bet this one's going to be a...
Sheamus is looking to end this right now.
On va le ramener à l'intérieur.
He wants no part of the outside.
On va s'assurer
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be.
Yeah, but there's still quite a sizable variance as it relates to where these guys are health-wise.
J'y crois moyen.
A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Even now, Sheamus refuses to concede anything. That's why they call him the Celtic Warrior.
He's too quick for him there. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. How's this going on? How's the official missing this? This capacity crowd is beside itself. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
On va récupérer un peu.
He's in a vulnerable spot now, guys.
Look at him. He's wide open for attack.
DDT!
Attention compte de l'arbitre. 4, 5. Prise en 4.
What a match this has been, guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects. Absolutely has to get back in the ring.
There's no way around it.
Nicely executed.
He wants no part of the outside.
C'est le finish de Billy Gunn à la DX.
On a knee to the face.
Oula.
He's struggling a bit here. If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
If I'm his partner, I'm furious right now. There's no reason why he shouldn't have made a tag by now.
Bottom line here is that despite what's going on right now, he's still in much more favorable health than his opponent. Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it!
And the face buster takes him down.
That'll put Sheamus in a bad mood. You get dropped like that, you don't get up, period.
What does Buzz have in store? Oh, I think this man means business.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you
Je
guys
spoil dans
are.
les Cesaro là. Elle est tombée, j'espère qu'il va pas arriver juste à ce moment-là.
This may very well be it.
Ah là là. Enfoiré.
Broken up, and the match continues.
Vas-y, intervient Goldust.
Believe me, getting thrown like that will
ça va être
change his
bon.
attitude. Will he be victorious?
Yes. Première victoire de cette nouvelle équipe.
And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
That's it for this tag team match, and what a thrilling match it was.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
What a great match we just saw here on Raw. Thank you to everybody at home for choosing to spend part of your Monday night with us.
Despite the challenges Buzz faced tonight, he still managed to come out on top. What a return to Monday Night Raw.
Not again.
Alors voilà.
Apparently Bray Wyatt has unfinished business.
And he's not alone.
Oh, and look at the punches. Teeing
Alors c'est
off.
marrant, le gars qui a le masque de mouton, j'aurais mon ami qui catch au Japon. Sa coupe de cheveux et la couleur me fait vraiment penser à lui. Puis pareil, le gabarit, il est pas très grand. C'est énorme ça. Un bisou. Ah, oh, Finn Balor.
Luckily for Buzz, he appears to have made an ally in Finn Balor.
I want to know who the heck that
Ça
guy
serait
in the sheet
énorme
mask
qu'il
was.
soit avec moi dans
Go
sa
ask
version
Bray.
démon. Finn Balor.
I welcomed you back last week because I missed you, Buzz. I really did. We became so close before your unfortunate injuries took you away from me. So I waited eagerly for you to return while you convalesced. But it was during that time that I met a man. Someone who was once a host of your parasitic behavior. You traveled up and down the road together. But when it came time to emerge from the underground, you left his carcass for the vultures. He was no use to you anymore. But he is of great use to me. You see, in our last encounter, you destroyed something important to me, and now I will destroy someone important to you. But this is of your doing, Buzz. You left him for the vultures, remember? I'm simply doing what comes naturally. Swooping down and consuming the flesh that you left exposed.
We still have no idea who this guy is. You have got to be kidding me. Bray Wyatt has recruited Cole Quinn.
Il est content de lui, hein.
Or whatever's left of him.
Oh.
Somehow, this just got even more personal.
Alors, parler à Cole pour l'aider de se libérer de l'emprise de Bray Wyatt. Attaquer Bray Wyatt. On va commencer par des négociations déjà.
Cole. Cole, it's me. I don't know what he's done to you, but I know you're still in there somewhere. You're just confused. I know he can play tricks on your mind because that's what he did to me, but whatever he told you, it's not true. I'm your friend. I care about you.
Your words are falling on deaf ears. Cole, show him whose side you're on.
Last time we saw Cole Quinn, he was wrestling in Japan. This is not the same Cole Quinn we saw then.
No, that Cole Quinn was on good terms with Buzz, and now it appears Bray Wyatt has broken Cole down both physically and mentally.
It's obvious that the issues between you two are far from over. So at Survivor Series, you're going to face each other in a rematch. But this time, I'm going to make sure that the match makes it to the ring and stays there. And there will also be no way for anyone to interfere.
Match en cage.
Because your match will be taking place in a steel cage.
Buzz is going to get a shot to even the score with Bray Wyatt in a steel cage match at Survivor Series. We got one-on-one action coming your way next.
We have one of our breakout talents against Bray Wyatt.
The Indie Invader is here! It's Buzz!
And from Paris, France, weighing in at 254 pounds.
Earlier today, I noticed Buzz backstage checking out some vintage Bret Hart matches on the WWE Network. He's apparently a big admirer of the Hitman.
Oh, Buzz has good taste because when it comes to in-ring ability, there weren't too many better than the excellence of execution.
C'est l'heure de sortir son portable. Hein.
It's always an eerie scene when Bray Wyatt enters an arena and the fireflies come out.
Alors, est-ce qu'il est tout seul ou accompagné? Même si c'est un match en cage, il peut toujours y avoir des interventions. On tente de sortir. Il a l'air d'être seul. Hein.
Frightening.
Just has an innate ability to mentally disturb anyone who opposes him.
C'est clair qu'il est perturbé. Hein.
He's woken, Cole. Distinctly different.
Explain that to me, Corey.
One that cannot truly understand woken wisdom can never adequately understand it.
What kind of riddle was that?
Woken.
Sounds like gibberish.
All I know is that he believes he's been reincarnated. That he's been freed of Sister Abigail.
Well, I'm not going to argue with him.
Bray Wyatt's true essence is no longer suppressed.
Feels like he's more terrifying and more dangerous now than he's ever been.
Bray's thinking clearly.
Well, Bray's opponent tonight is going to find that out firsthand.
C'est marrant de le voir juste à côté.
Byron, you should get in the ring right now.
Match en cage.
A foreboding feeling in the air as we watch Bray Wyatt.
Ouch. For generations, the steel cage match has been considered one of the most ruthless matches of all time.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
Tout est permis, par contre on n'a pas l'opportunité de choper des armes, ça c'est bien dommage.
There's no doubt that Bray Wyatt's evil intentions can't be denied. The hush that falls over the WWE Universe when he appears is frightening enough, especially from where we sit.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
Tente de m'arracher la tête.
Moments ago, Byron, you spoke about the wicked nature of Bray
Je suis assez surpris qu'on l'ait affronté directement. Je pensais qu'il allait y avoir des matchs par équipe avec Cole ou Finn Balor.
When Bray Wyatt created the Wyatt family, he conceived a living, breathing.
Tentative de tomber, mais non. Ouais, trop tôt. On a à nouveau la main.
That'll ruin your leg.
Travail du genou. L'épaule. La main maintenant.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
Toujours sur cette épaule. Pour sortir moins vite de la cage comme ça.
Just a brutal move.
The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high-rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar.
Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
Driven back down to the mat with unbelievable power.
Ah, il est costaud, hein, Bray Wyatt.
Joli. The buses. This one's over. Wow.
Allez, contre le coin, là, il n'y a pas l'arbitre pour lui remettre le petit coussinet. Allez, continuez.
Look at this. Bray Wyatt doing some good work here.
It doesn't get more blatant than that. I mean, I don't understand how the official's not seeing this. Well executed.
Pas le laisser se barrer comme ça.
When this guy's on,
Non.
look out.
The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship. At SummerSlam 90, the rivals met inside a 15-foot-high steel cage for the WWE Championship. Victory could be achieved by pinfall or escape from the cage.
Corey, the WWE, what is gets him with a knee there.
But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
Ça peut être bien, Bray Wyatt.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
He's in a little bit of trouble now. I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight.
The truth is, though, he's in far better condition than his opponent, which has to account for something going forward here.
Maintenant, t'es pas le roi du monde. Pas encore. Joli le skill.
And the knee connects. Takes him down hard. You gotta love that kind of aggression.
He lands a piercing chop. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Bon, on va tenter d'en finir.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted.
He's focusing on the face now.
Allez, relève-toi.
What does Buzz have in store?
Yes, c'est passé.
Pretty much do it.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Non, comment il a fait pour rentrer à l'intérieur ce
Wait a
con?
second. That's Cole Quinn.
So much for the cage preventing anyone from interfering.
Ah là là.
And it's
Putain, ce
2-on-1
con
yet
va
again.
me coûter le match. Oh, c'est excellent ça. Ça me plaît ça.
This is exactly what Kurt Angle didn't want to happen.
Too late now.
Oh là là, Sister Abigail. C'est pas possible. Putain. C'est pas vrai, je m'arrêtais de gagner le match.
Welcome back to Raw, where Buzz is still feeling the effects from his brutal match last night with Bray Wyatt.
You're too late. I used up all the trainer's ice.
I don't blame you. That was quite the battle out there last night.
Well, thanks again for trying to even up the odds.
No need for thanks. After what they did to me last night, it's become a little bit personal for me too.
I just can't believe that I gave it everything I had and Bray still managed to come out on top.
Was it really everything?
Of course it was. What are you saying?
I'm saying, to beat someone like Bray Wyatt, you need to get past what you think are your limits and embrace your inner demon. At least, that's what worked for me.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to beat Bray and get Cole back. I just have no idea how I'm supposed to find my inner demon.
No, Matt Hardy.
If it is demons that you seek, you should consider venturing to the multiverse with me again.
Wait, did he say again?
Yeah, I've never been to the multiverse with you before.
You have been before, in a different vessel, which is why it was deleted from your memory.
I don't know about this.
You said you were willing to do whatever it takes.
I'm not sure about this either, Buzz.